Hello, it's Laura Young, and today we're going to talk about your business options. Now, you've already made the first and most important decision, and that was to purchase a starter kit. The second decision to make is how you're going to run your business. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm also going to let you make sure that you're aware of some very time limited offers that are available to you. Those offers are what I'm going to talk about first. If you decide to start your business by placing a qualified product order within the first 15 days, then you are eligible to receive a customized color look that is worth $120 retail. You go in and you enter some personal information about your hair color, your eye color, and Mary Kay will create an individualized look for you that has a $120 retail value. You have the option to use this product for yourself personally, or you can sell this product. If you choose to sell this product, you can think about that as like a 200% return. You have zero investment and you're going to sell this for 100% profit, okay? So, know that that is one of the time limited offers if you choose to start within the first 15 days. The other opportunity that is available is that if you choose to invest in your business by having products on hand, depending on the level of investment, you can get up to $800 in bonus products. And that is a time limited offer also that expires the last day of the month after you start your business. Okay, so just know that there's a window of time that you have some pretty lucrative bonuses that are available to you. As your sales director, it is my responsibility to make sure that you have some information necessary to make an informed decision about how you're going to run your business. Okay, specifically, whether or not you want to run your business from a catalog or whether you want to have products on hand in your home for immediate sale to your customers. Okay, and that's what we're going to talk about. The majority of our conversation today is going to be about that. It is going to be making sure that I've given you the information available for you to make an informed decision that is right for you and your family, and that is also congruent with what your goals are in this business. Okay, we want to get you jump started towards success with the least amount of frustration. All right, starting something new is always scary. I would rather have you just a little bit scared than to be scared and frustrated. Okay. So we're going to talk about why you may want to have products on hand in your home. If you do choose to do that, how much you would need, and then how do we find financing and how do we pay for that? You would be very surprised at some of the ways that we can come up with to finance that initial investment. Okay, I want to give you a little bit of history about where this concept of being able to have products on hand in your home came from. In the early days of Mary Kay, consultants had to go to the distribution center 2 to 3 times a week in order to get the products that their customers wanted, to bring it back home to then deliver to those customers, okay? And they, like I said, they would have to do this 2 or 3 times a week. And what Mary Kay found was that that was not a good use of their time. Most of us wear many hats. As women, we wear many hats. We have children, we may have families, other jobs, other responsibilities, whether it's church or out in the community. And so our Mary Kay time is time that we set aside to do Mary Kay, and it is most beneficial if we are in front of customers during that time and not spending time driving up and down the road and delivering product. That's not a good use of our time. And because of that, Mary Kay made a decision to allow her beauty consultants to have products on hand in their home for immediate sale to their customers. She just felt like that was a time saver, okay? And if we are less frustrated, then we're going to be more successful. Now, because having an investment of that type can, cause some apprehension and anxiety, they implemented 2 safety nets to ease that decision-making process. And I'm going to tell you about those 2 safety nets. The first of those 2 safety nets is a 90% buyback guarantee. What that means is that whenever you choose to invest in your business, if you ever decide that you want to leave Mary Kay, the company will buy back the product that you have purchased in the last 12 months for 90 cents on the dollar. Okay, we call that a 90% buyback guarantee. In exchange for that, you just have to understand that you cannot be a beauty consultant again in the future. And the reason for that is that Mary Kay takes a financial hit whenever they do this for us. But we are important enough to them that they're willing to take this risk. Okay, they're willing to take a 90% risk on us, which leaves us just having a 10% risk on ourselves. Okay, if a person decides to return those products, Mary Kay actually has to bury those in a landfill. They can't sell them anymore, and that's why they don't give us 100% buyback guarantee, because they have to cover some of that loss there, okay? Now, it is important that you know that while this is an option, it's not even 1% of the people in Mary Kay in our national area ever return their product. In all honesty, our percentage in the national area that you are in, if you're listening to this recording, if you are in Linda Tupin's national area, is 0.0002%. Okay, so that is very, very, very minute. Just know that, because most people don't ever decide to take that option, because having products on hand actually allows them to be more confident and more successful in their business, so there's not ever a need to return product. Okay, the second safety net that I'm going to tell you about today is our 100% product replacement. Whenever you have a customer, not everybody's going to be pleased 100% of the time. So if you have a customer and you sell them a product and they decide that they don't like it, that customer can return that product to you. You can let Mary Kay know, and they're going to send you a replacement product and not even charge you shipping, okay? Because in the Mary Kay world, they trust us, and they believe that we're honest and that we're not going to lie about it. And so they don't even make us send the product back to them. We just let them know that, hey, my customer didn't like this product, and they're going to send me a replacement and not even charge me shipping. So there are two very important safety nets that allow us some security and relief when it comes to understanding and investing in ourselves and in the success of our business, okay? Mary Kay is there to support us 100%. They understand that in order for them to be successful, we have to be successful. And we're going to be more successful whenever we're confident and whenever we feel fully supported in our business. Mary Kay also supports us by taking care of the quarterly sales tax to our respective states. Whenever we purchase product from Mary Kay, we purchase it at wholesale and we sell it at retail. We buy something for $1 and we sell it for $2. But whenever we make that wholesale purchase, we pay sales tax on the retail value of that product. And in doing so, by paying that to Mary Kay, then Mary Kay pays that to our state on our behalf. And then whenever we sell the product to our customers, we just recover that sales tax that we paid on that retail amount. Okay? But they take care of paying our quarterly sales tax to our state. So that's just another way that they support us in our business. Now, there are several benefits to having products on hand. The first being that we're just super motivated to get started in our business and super motivated to sell the products that we do have. When you make an investment and you know that you have products on hand, you're just more excited to get going. And whenever you know that you have a product on your shelf, you're more likely to talk about it. All right. If I know that I have several concealers and powders whenever I'm doing a facial with somebody and I've got those products on my shelf, I'm going to be more likely to talk about the benefits of those because I know that I have those immediately to pass on to my customer. However, if I'm doing an appointment with someone and I don't have products on my shelf, I'm going to have this underlying fear that they're going to ask me about these products and then I'm not going to have them. And I'm definitely not going to talk about the advantages and talk about the benefits of a product that I don't have on hand. Okay? Our profit is higher whenever we have products on hand. Our sales will be 60 to 80% higher whenever we have an inventory at home. Okay, the reason for this is that women are impulse buyers. Okay, when we see something, we want it. The eye buys. If I've got something and I'm romancing a product and I'm letting you see it and touch it and feel it, like you take ownership of that, okay? It's like going in a department store and you try on a dress and it looks really good. Like, that's mine. I'm taking it home with me, okay? And cosmetics are an emotional purchase. If a woman goes and she's in front of you and she's trying the products and her face feels really good and she's just touching her skin. All right, she's ready to take those products home. And we want her to be able to take them home, to use them, to get up the next morning and to be able to recreate that look. We want her to be able to do that. If we don't have the products for her to take home immediately, she, you know, if I have to go home and then order the products and it takes 7 to 10 days to get them back and get them to her, okay, she's gonna have forgotten how good her face felt. There's a chance that something could have come up and she calls me and she cancels the order because her refrigerator went out or something. Okay, that we always run the risk of that. But it's just women are impulse shoppers, and when something feels good, then we want it. We've all been there. We're walking down the mall and we're there with a friend. We're not really there for a specific purpose or whatever. We're walking down the mall. And you look over at a store, in the display window up front, there's this really cute dress. Okay, so you're drawn to the dress. You go in there, you find a salesperson, you ask about the dress. You want to try it on, or you try one on, it's a little bit too big, so you need a smaller size. And the salesperson tells you that they don't have it. So you're like, she said, but I can call the store across town, or I can call the store in a neighboring town, or we're going to have a truck in tomorrow. And then, what's the odds of a person changing their mind? You remember that you're not really there to buy a dress anyway, and you're less likely, never mind, I don't need a dress. I've got to pay the electric bill next week. Let me just, thank you for your time, but I'm not going to make that purchase today. But if they'd had that dress in your size, you'd have walked out with it. Your cosmetics are the same deal. So just know that whenever we have products on hand, our profits are higher. Having the products on hand also saves us time. Just like whenever the same concept whenever Mary Kay decided to allow consultants to have products on hand. All right. Business time is money. If you go home after a party and you have to place an order and then wait for the orders to come in, and when it comes in, then you have to call to arrange delivery. You hope she hadn't forgotten how to use it. That takes time. Whenever you have the products on hand, you do the individual consultation with them. They love the way their face feels. They had a good time. They want to take it home. They pay you. You set their follow-up appointment. You've got an immediate paycheck right there. Okay, time is money. Whenever you have the products on hand, not only are they going to purchase more of them, but that is immediate cash. If there's something that you want, you just go out, you do more appointments, you sell more product. All right. Now, sometimes we will have, consultants or even husbands or family members that, are just a little bit apprehensive about making that investment. And they want to say, let's just see how it goes. We'll start the business out of the starter kit. If it goes well, then, we'll think about investing in inventory at that time. I've got to tell you up front that it will go about half as well starting your business out of your starter kit as it would if you had product on hand. Just know that the potential for revenue is lost and lower sales, because people just won't buy as much if they can't take it home right then. We know that, okay? They will not buy as much. And low sales, whenever you're just getting started in your business, can be very discouraging. And sometimes it's discouraging enough to have a consultant wondering if this is what they want to do. And thereby, it is not a true gauge. It's not a gauge of your true potential. Okay? Because your potential for sales and how you work this business is going to be greater if you have product on hand. So just know that. The risk that you take is not greater than the 90% risk that Mary Kay takes on us. Okay? We have a 10% risk. Remember, there's that 90% buyback guarantee. All right? The chance of you being successful in this business with product on hand is way more valuable to us than that 10% risk. All right. It also allows us to provide excellent customer service. Mary Kay is known for its customer service. All right. We're busy women. There are busy women out in the world today. We wait till the last minute to reorder a cleanser. Okay. We're shaking it upside down, beating it on our hand, cutting the top off of it, trying to get more cleanser out. And then they're going to call you and say, like, I'm out of cleanser. I needed some yesterday. Can you bring that by? Well, I'm sorry, that'll be 10 days. That'll be 7 days. Okay. she is not going to wait and not wash her face for 7 days. She's either going to call another consultant, or she's going to go to a department store, or she's going to go to a discount store to get some type of a cleanser while she waits on you to get her cleanser in. All right. You run the risk of losing customers and not having that retention and not having reorders if you don't have just that product on hand to take to people. Just think about it. If you go into the mall and you're at a counter and there's something that you want, are you going to be more likely to make that purchase if they've got a brochure showing a picture of it, or if they've got the actual product there that you can see the texture, you can see how big it is, you can see the size, you can see the shape, you can touch it, all right? Which one are you more likely to buy? You see what I'm saying? Are you beginning to see the value of having products on hand? And just know that in Mary Kay, there are no quotas. That we don't have any quotas and we don't have any territories. Okay, so you don't have to order a specific amount of product every so months. We have an active status, and whenever you place an order, you remain in that active status for 3 months. That allows you to buy the products at that 50% discount. But even beyond that, you're still a consultant. Okay, so just know that there are no sales quotas in Mary Kay. All right, so I guess what I want to talk about at this time is just that whenever we use the products ourselves, we are going to sell more of the products. We will sell what we're excited about. If you walk in my home, I'm telling you, we're Mary Kay from head to toe. They're satin hands sitting by my sink. I'm on the skincare. My kids are on the skincare. My son uses the men products. He uses the shaving cream. He uses the cologne. We use the body care, the targeted action toning lotion. There's body wash and shave in the shower, out by the pool. There's sunscreen. I'm a huge fan of our After Sun gel. We even put that on my grandbaby because Mary Kay doesn't market this, but it's a great bug repellent. Okay, all glamour and all color. I use, I've got several favorite perfumes. If you can even have more than one favorite. Okay. So whenever someone asks my opinion about a product, I can tell them. People want to know your opinion. They want to know. They don't want to know necessarily what the book says. I mean, there's our lookbooks offer information about each of our products, but they're going to look to you and they're going to want to know your opinion about it. You're the professional beauty consultant. If you're not using the products, you're not going to be able to tell them. You're going to be able to tell them theory. They want to know what you think. So just know that. Be your best customer. And whenever you have products on hand, when you've invested in the business, we have a great amount of product that comes in our starter kit. But it doesn't have fragrance. It doesn't have body care. Okay. Yes, it has the satin hands, but just dive in, use the products, fall in love with everything from head to toe. If you're not already, you're a walking testimony to the value of Mary Kay products. So just know that. Okay. So say I decide to invest in some inventory. How much do I need? Well, one of the reasons why the product return percentage is so low in our national area is because we do not set people up with more of a store than what they need to meet their personal goals and the amount of time that it takes to work their business. Okay. So one of the first things that you were instructed to do was to begin a contact list. So it's sort of like an equation that's based on the number of people that are on your contact list versus the goals and the goals and the amount of time that you're wanting to work. Okay. So it is individual. We don't have a blanket order that we give for everybody. Okay. It is a very individual. It's individual to the people to their age, their demographic. It's a very individualized purchase. And you've got a ready, set, sell brochure that I've either sent you as an attachment or it will come in your starter kit. And the pictures that are in there are like a visual representation. It's a visual representation of what that dollar amount of product looks like. But just know that is a very individualized decision. And that is something that we spend some time with to make sure that it's tailored just for you. And it is highly recommended that initial order be done with the guidance of your sales director. Okay, I've been in this business long enough to know what some of the more popular items are, what some of our best sellers are, what is really popular for certain age groups. So allow me to share that wisdom with you. Okay, so just know that the amount that you will have will be based, that's a very individual decision. Okay, so where do you keep it? Well, depending on the varying levels, some people will keep it in their linen closet. Some people will keep it in boxes underneath the bed, and some will just fit on a shelf. And if you're just going to get enough product for you and just a few friends and family, literally that will fit in just one of the cardboard boxes that the products are shipped in. Okay, so where do I get the money? Well, most of the time, 4 out of 5 people, the money is borrowed. Okay, and it is, our national sales director, she actually recommends that you have some type of line of credit to someone, whether it is a bank, whether it's a low interest credit card, or even to a family member. Okay. And what she recommends is that you borrow against it, but using a CD or a savings account or a 401k, because having the accountability of that payment it'll get you up off the couch whenever you might have a tinge of a headache, or you might be wanting to sit down and watch a soap opera. Okay. If you have an appointment, you're going to be more likely to get up if you've got some type of, a deadline that you need to meet monthly. All right. Now, that's not to say that you're going to have a monthly payment for 20 years. Okay. Literally. Let's compare this to, you're starting a business, but let's compare this to, say you're starting a Starbucks or a bridal store. Okay. You're looking at probably $100,000 loan minimum. All right. And you have to go and you get a loan for that, a business loan. Okay. You have to go, you have to buy, you can't open a bridal store if you don't have dresses to sell. And could you imagine having a Starbucks if you didn't have coffee there? If they just said, okay, this is Starbucks, this is what we have, go ahead and order it, give me your money, and come back in 2 weeks and pick it up. All right. Now, in Mary Kay, it doesn't take that $100,000 investment to get started, but I want you to think about it in the same way. Okay. So you can borrow against your own money, credit union, a bank that you're familiar with. If you need to have a cosigner or collateral. Mary Kay actually has a 0% credit card for so many months. We like to use 0%. You can borrow the money from a family member or a friend again. And even, we can sell something. Gold and silver is huge right now. If you've got a bunch of old jewelry that's wadded up in the bottom of your jewelry box, now's the time to get it out. Or a yard sale. Go through that closet and all those skinny clothes that you're saving for whenever you can fit them again. Okay, let's sever that emotional attachment with those jeans that you had in high school and have a yard sale. Okay. You're investing in your business, and you have to know, I have to tell you at this time, that this is your business and your family money is your family money, and we do not commingle that money. The IRS does not like that. Okay. So this investment in your business will never be affected. It will never affect your family finances. Even investments to a full store, okay, which is $3,600 wholesale worth of product, is a full store. 1 to 2 parties a month will make that payment. And we recommend that your first appointment of the month is the appointment that you use. The profit from that is what you use to make your loan payment. All right. So working with you to get the financing is something that the sales director will do also. Okay. We just have a lot of resources and we're very creative. We know the success that comes when a person invests in their business, and we want you to be successful. So we're going to help you to find that money. Okay. I do want to talk real quickly about the difference in investment versus debt. An investment is something that whenever you have a dollar amount and you have an investment, you get a return on that dollar. Okay. Debt, once you spend it, that dollar is just spent. And there's a difference. Okay, there's a difference in investment and in debt. Just know that whenever we start to talk about this. Now, we're going to go through the Ready, Set, Sell brochure. I want to talk about a few things. If you have the paper copy in front of you, it's a trifold. Like I said earlier, there is $800 in free bonus product that is riding on this investment. That's the max that you can get, plus the $120 if you decide to do it within the first 15 days. Okay, so there's a picture of that right there whenever you open your pamphlet up. It's got a compact with the customized color, some mascara, liners, lip glosses, and some brushes. All right. Whenever you flip it over to the next page, what you're going to see right here are your bonus product bundles. Depending on the level of investment, you are going to get to choose a certain number of product bundles. Now, if you will flip over to page 4, and it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to get an ink pen and take notes, or just listen this time and then go back and re-listen to this recording and take some notes. We're going to talk about each one of these bundles, okay? So the first bundle that we're looking at here is a $3,600 wholesale. Now remember that this is a visual representation of what $3,600 looks like. We buy something for $1, we sell it for $2. This is $3,600 wholesale, $7,200 retail, okay? In Mary Kay, this is what we consider a full store. Now, what that means is this is considered profit level, meaning it means that you don't have to take any of your profit to reinvest to build to a full store. Full store means that every department in Mary Kay is represented. You've got skincare, you've got foundation, you've got glamour, you've got fragrance, body care, men's line, brushes, the extras, okay? So this is a full store. All right. Whenever a person chooses to invest in this level of inventory, this will cover about 35 customers, okay? This is a person who intends to come in and work the business 2 to 3 parties a week and be consistently working, all right? Whenever you come in at this level of inventory, you get one bonus skincare bundle. This Time-Wise bundle is always a microdermabrasion and a firming eye cream, and then you get to choose 5 of the other bundles. Okay, you'll see what the bonuses are on page 5. You also get 2 travel roll-up bags, a couple of extra mirrors, you get a brush cleaner, and you'll see where it says you earn Biz Builder bucks. Think Kohl's Cash, okay? Biz Builder bucks are a bonus that the company gives us, and that is a dollar amount that will come off of your next order, okay? So the incentives they're always there, and that's something that you're always going to get in Mary Kay. The rest of these product bundles are just a one-time only deal for new consultants. Something else that I want to tell you about, you'll see where it says be an Emerald Star Consultant. If a person comes in at this level of inventory, you earn Star Consultant status. Now, in Mary Kay, that is sort of like our report card, okay? The company actually keeps track of the amount of product that we order from them, and they reward us based on that, all right? Now, we're independent. We can do with that product what we want, but they they give us prizes for stuff all the time. So the Star Consultant status is like our Mary Kay report card, and depending on the level of star that you are, you get bigger gifts, okay? But there are also some other bonuses that come with being a Star Consultant. In Mary Kay, we have a website and an online database of consultants. And if you're a Star Consultant and someone in your community goes online and is going to search for an independent beauty consultant, your name is going to pop up in that consultant locator first. The higher level of star you are, it's going to pop up more often. The reason why is because Mary Kay knows that if you're investing in this level of inventory, you've got products on hand. They know that you're going to be more likely to provide customer service to someone to someone who's wanting to try Mary Kay products or use Mary Kay products than someone who doesn't have any inventory on hand. Okay? That's the reason why they do that. Because whenever you've got products at home, you're going to be able to immediately pass those on to the customer. So you're showing up in the consultant locator more often, and whenever, like, if you put in a zip code, you may have 10 consultants that pop up, but your picture's going to be up there first, okay? Just know that. That's pretty important. Whenever a person chooses to become a Star Consultant or work to a Star Consultant, you also, there's a time or two in the year where you get priority registration for some company events. And that's just a perk that comes with being a Star Consultant, along with the quarterly prizes that we get. Now, if a person comes in with this level of investment, with tax and shipping, you're looking at about $4,200. Okay, so you're getting $7,200 worth of product that you're paying for, plus a little over $800 worth of products that you're not paying for. That's a 200% return on your money right there. You get a 100% return on your money just by buying the products at wholesale and selling it at retail. We do pay tax. Don't forget, we pay sales tax on the retail amount. So that's where that extra money from $3,600 to $4,200 comes in. That covers all the taxes that we pay. It also covers any extra products that you might get, bags, extra books, items that you need to support you while you're doing your facials and things like that. So $4,200 is your bottom line investment there. If you flip over to page 6, you see a visual representation of what $3,000 wholesale looks like. Okay, don't forget that we individualize this order to fit your potential customer based on your contact list and what you want, the goals for your business. $3,000 wholesale is $6,000 retail. You get 5 bonus bundles. You still get all of the extras with the 2 travel roll-up bags, extra mirrors, brush cleaner. You get $100 in Biz Builders bucks, and you're a Diamond Star Consultant, so you still get that quarterly Star Consultant prize. At this level, you're looking at about $3,500 for your bottom line investment. Okay, so at $3,600, you were at Super Walmart. At this level, you're sort of still at Super Walmart. You still have a representation of most of the categories of Mary Kay products. You just might not have absolutely everything. Okay, now this is still a level for someone who wants to come in and get busy working. All right, if you flip over to page 8. We're getting into what we call like the middle of the road, okay? This is $2,400 wholesale. That would be $4,800 retail. You get 4 bonus bundles. You still get Biz Builder bucks at $80 off your next order. You get your 2 roll-up bags, 2 mirrors, your brush cleaner, and you're still a Star Consultant. You're a Star Consultant at the Ruby level. Your bottom line investment here is about $2,800. This is still a really great investment. It's for someone who wants to come in and just consistently work their business and see where it goes. You may not be holding 3 parties a week, but you're, 1 to 2 appointments a week. This level right here will service about 22 customers, okay, before you have to reorder again. If you flip over to page 10, this is an $1,800 wholesale. $1,800 wholesale is $3,600 retail. You're looking at about 18 customers right here, 18 to 20 customers at this level. This is a mid-level inventory purchase, having this much product on your shelf. You still get 3 bonus bundles and $50 in Biz Builders bucks towards your next purchase, your next inventory purchase. You get 2 travel roll-up bags, 2 mirrors, you get the brush cleaner, and you are a Sapphire Star Consultant at this level. Now, I want to tell you that this is the last level of Star Consultant status when you come in. Now, you can still build to a Star Consultant, but coming in as a Star Consultant, you will not have to take as much as your profit to reinvest to work to a full store. Okay? Right here, you don't have absolutely every product represented. You're still going to have, skincare is the foundation of our business. You're still going to have your foundations. You may have a little bit of color and maybe 1 or 2 fragrances here. Of course, we individualize your order, but I'm just telling you that this is not, you're not going to be able to get one of everything if you come in at this level. But there's nothing wrong with this level. It's a very safe place for many people to start. Your bottom line investment here is about $2,200. It is the last level of Star Consultant status. You are still going to go in the you're still going to be high in the consultant locator here, okay? Now, moving on to our next 2 levels. Page 12. We have a $1,200 wholesale and a $600 wholesale. I'm going to tell you that $1,200 wholesale, while it does give you it gives you product for about 10 to 12 people before you have to reorder. You're not likely to get through 1 or 2 appointments without having to order something. And this can be a very frustrating level for people because you've invested $1,200, okay? But you're going to be frustrated in that you've had this investment. You're thinking that, I've got a loan payment. I've got $1,200. But now I got to turn around and order some stuff. So just know that this tends, consultants tell us that this can be a frustrating level for them. However, if this is where you want to start, that's perfectly fine. We'll work with it. It's going to service you about 10 to 12 customers before you have to reorder. You're going to get 2 bonus bundles. It does go down to 1 travel roll-up bag. You still get your 2 mirrors with trays and a brush cleaner. You are not a star consultant at this status, but you do get $35 in BizBuilder bucks towards your next purchase. The next level down is 600 wholesale. That's 1200 retail. This is enough product to service you and a few friends and family members. Okay, this is the product that's literally going to fit in a box. Okay, you're going to be very surprised whenever you get it. It's just probably not going to be as much in there as what you thought. Okay, you do get your Time-Wise bundle. You get 1 bonus bundle. You get a travel roll-up bag and 2 mirrors with trays. And you get $15 off your next order in BizBuilder bucks. The bottom line investment at this 600 level is about $700. Now, this is the level where if you do this, any of these levels that we've talked about, if you do them within 15 days, you still get the customized color look, okay? And that is something, most of the consultants in our unit, they come in at this level, okay? Because you have an option to get free product, okay? You've got $115 value over here just by coming in at this 600 level. And literally, even if you don't have the means to, or you're not able to get credit, or you're not at this time wanting to invest in your business, you can come in and within 7 to 10 days, easily 1 to 2 appointments, sell enough product to be able to make this level of investment starting off. So even if you come in and you work towards this 600, you're still going to get your bonuses that you can have as free product. So just know that that this is the last level that most people come in at. We do have 2 other levels. We have just levels to get you active, okay? The 400 wholesale level, it's not even in the book. You don't get any bonus product. You do get some BizBuilder bucks, maybe $10 worth. And then the 200 wholesale is what's known as active status. Okay, you have to have a $200 investment in order to be able to take advantage of our earned discount privilege. Okay, and what I want to tell you about this is if you can get to 400, then bust your tail to get to 600, because the amount of free product that you get between 400 and 600 is so worth that extra $200. Okay, I can't let you get off here not knowing that, not even thinking that thought. Okay, just know that if a person's not going to invest in their business and invest and get a store in their home at any level, we at least like to see people work towards this 600. If for nothing else, then they get the free product, and you can turn around and sell that Time-Wise bundle. You have 0 investment, so you're getting just like a huge return on that. Okay, and so I want you to be thinking about like what works for you. If money were no object, where would you like to start? And then I want you, the next step after that is like, okay, so where are my finances? What is available to me? And the time now is just to think about this information. In your Beat the Box checklist was the pinkplan.com. Pull that information out. There's a worksheet that comes in this Ready Set Sale. It's to help guide you, and then what you have to do next is just, we're going to be in contact with each other, and we're going to talk about this, and you're going to let me know where you're comfortable, what you want to do, and we're going to go from there, okay? But this is the immediate next step, and I encourage you to, don't sit on this very long. It's a 24, 48-hour decision, because the sooner you make the decision, regardless of whether you choose to sell from a catalog or you choose to invest in your business, the sooner you can begin making money. The last thing that I want to leave you with again is this difference in investment versus debt, okay? I want you to think you have a $20,000 car, okay? This is a $20,000 piece of metal that begins to depreciate the moment you drive it off the lot. You pay for it for 5 or 6 years, you make payments on it, and after a few years it may begin to have some issues, but it is a $20,000 depreciating asset, okay? You take that same $20,000 and you put it in the bank, it's going to earn interest, okay? That same $20,000 cash, you put it in the bank, it's going to earn you free money just by sitting there, all right? You can take a fifth of that money and invest it in your Mary Kay business, and you are going to exponentially increase the value of that initial investment. So just know that there is a difference in investment and debt. If you don't leave here with anything else today, leave here knowing that having products in your home on your shelf equals cash, okay? We have something we want to do, we have a party, we sell product. You have an extra bill that comes up that you need to pay, you sell more product, you have the money. You pay for your bill, or you pay for your new refrigerator. You want to take your family on vacation, you set a goal, you have that many parties, you take your family on vacation. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to discussing this with you and just getting started on your business. Don't forget that regardless of what your decision, you still have access to the same resources. The same training is available, the same mentoring, the same meetings, the same praise, the same recognition is available. If someone decides to work their Mary Kay business just from their starter kit and selling from a catalog, or if you decide to make an investment in your business, okay? We don't show favoritism based on the choice that someone makes. All right, I'm here to help you to be successful in this business. Mary Kay tells me that whenever I can help enough other women get what they want, I will get what I want. That is the most important. That's the most important thing. My job as a sales director is to give my job away. And I want for you to have overwhelming success in this business. I want you to be excited. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be empowered. Okay? Because this is a great opportunity, and I just can't wait to see what you're going to do with it.